So, happy Tuesday. Okay, so what do we have? We have currently one station that's up and running over in Alderaan's sector. Why Alderaan? Because Alderaan is a resource-rich sector thanks to being blown up. And no, the blowing up did not happen during this game. It's a story thing, right? This looks to be happening after A New Hope, after the Death Star blew up Alderaan. Could be even... It probably, I think, is supposed to be taking place I think after Return of the Jedi. Electronic stroller for the dogs? Nah, it's too expensive. Anyway, our station is currently not too big, but this is its current building plan. It's got 2 solar panels. One is being built right now or soon. That's what the 15-minute timer is for some reason. 31%. Oh, so it's still missing resources for the build, so that'll happen over time. And I also added some more storage. Added 4 more small container storage stuff. That's that's liquid. That's container. And then I added 4. I'm going to be adding 4 more solid, and this is for like minerals and stuff for processing purposes. Currently, the station only processes the ore and the energy cells into refined metals, and we do whatever we need to do with those. Hopefully, selling them for a little bit of money. No drones yet. We can't add them in yet for whatever reason. Not sure why, but that's the way it works. That's how much money the station currently has. It needs 1.3 million in budget to run the station, but it currently has 1.4, almost 1.5 in there. You can see one of our solar panels is constructed and is currently producing 15,000 units of energy every hour. The station only uses up 6,400 per hour, so got a surplus there. And once the other panel is built, we're producing over 30,000 an hour and only using up about, less than 7. So there's a little bit of money to be made.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching and happy Tuesday. So the plan for the station currently is to eventually get to the point where it's producing these module prefabs. I think that's a production option. I'd like to be able to produce them from here eventually, which I'm sure is going to cost a little bit of money to buy that module to get it up and running. But that's the goal currently. Get to that point. And why? Because then the station is pretty much self-sufficient between the energy stuff and then the prefab modules allow it to pretty much expand as it needs to for the most part, because those are the big construction pieces are for building parts are the energy cells and the module prefabs. And if we can produce those directly here on the station can pretty much expand for the most part until it needs specialized things based on what the other modules we attach to it, say we want to make smart chips and stuff like that. Those require certain other ingredients to build them as well, but usually that's a smaller amount compared to the prefabs and the energy cells. So again, once the station is up and running fully, it'll be able to be fairly self-sufficient, and we'll have to expand its construction area, because right now it's not a whole lot of space, but mainly because it's expensive to get permits to build in space that's occupied by somebody else or belongs to somebody else, and this belongs to the New Republic, who of course owns most of the map, because that's how that works.
Request permission to dock.
And we can build us a superstar. You can't build what doesn't exist, Rook rules. Just so you know, can't build what doesn't exist. So anyway, that's our current station, and we'll be building a second station up in Empire space later on today. Hopefully, that's the other goal for today. because I finally I found Imperial space. They weren't where I expected them to be, but it turns out we've known kind of where they were since Saturday, but I didn't notice that these stations up here are Imperial. This is actually Imperial space here. They're the white outlines. So they actually own those two sectors. I don't think that's technically white. It might be. It's hard to tell. But I think they own the space too. But none of the stations here, I think, are Imperial. Oh, there is Imperial. Okay, so they own that sector too. And of course up here. So now the goal right now is to find where their space state, or sorry, where their space, the shipyard and the wharfs are. Because right now we don't know where they are. So we're looking for those. So, having said that, our fleet. We've got a transport attached to our station to trade goods, like any excess goods, or bring stuff in to the station. That's their job. This ship's responsibility is to bring in all the parts we need to build the stuff on the station. And then this one is a miner attached to the station that is bringing in the ore that we need to make the various parts as well. And then these other ships are unassigned. They're just out doing their thing. We got a couple of miners. They're just basically these two are just making money for us. And we've got 3 probes out there exploring. Now we got a Y-wing long probe, which is it's a Y-wing that flies around. It's actually a scout, kind of, sort of. It's better than the probes, mainly because it can take care of itself better. It can carry more satellites and that kind of stuff that we're dropping as we explore. And you can see he's exploring the sector right now. He's already found 2 other gates, which I think we're going to bring up the Papillon for. The Papillon is our main ship. It's a YT-1300, which is a light Corellian freighter, which we currently are. We're currently parked in Coruscant system. Where are we? That's right. We're sitting at the wharf. Oh, that's right. We just did a small upgrade. Basically, I noticed on Saturday that the turrets on this ship, one had yellow or green lasers and the other one had red. I don't know why one was green and one was red, but it turns out that the quad cannons come in both flavors, are identical except for color. So I just went over here and I swapped out the green for red. So now we have 2 red turrets on this ship. So, having said that, we are going to go help out in the exploration of Imperial space because we want to find a good spot to build a station up here. And I think so. There's their repair dock, but they don't have any more. It could be. So I think what we're going to do first is go stop by here, do a sensor or long range scan, and see if we can pick up anything on the edges. There might be more gates in this area because there's a little bit of space in here. So we're just going to go up here, do some exploration with the freighter, and see what we can see. And off we go.
YT-1300M.
There's that freighter. Or a freighter.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
That's not us. We're waiting to leave. Why are we waiting to leave? Seriously, why are we waiting to leave? There's nobody in front of us. Okay, maybe that guy was in front of us. Any plans on expanding our fleet further in foreseeable future? Combat-wise, not at the moment. Combat ships are not cheap. So right now it's to get another station up and running so that we can up our reputation with the Empire. So that we can have access to, you know, the better military ships. Got to work on that first. Then we worry about buying actual bigger ships. Hey, look, Mickey found his way to the camera. How much money do I even have? Yeah, I'm only at 8.7 million. That's going to be barely enough to get our second station up and going. More trade support stuff. I can do that. The problem with those guys is the crew. The pilots don't come in very experienced, so it takes them a while to get to a point where they're actually useful. And the best way to, well, maybe not the best way, but a way I found to do that is you have the crew, or you have your existing ships, like these miners. And you see what their people are like. So in this case, we want to see crew. So the skill of this current pilot is pretty good. His crew is not horrible. Piloting is not even 1 star. So basically, as this ship gets more experienced, the crew gets more experienced, and some of these guys will share in the piloting love. And once in order for the pilots to be effective miners and traders, is they need to have 3 stars or really close to 3 stars of piloting, because that allows them to do more stuff as a pilot. And when they only have 1 or 2 stars, they're pretty much restricted to their to one system to do all their business. So unless you can find, one particular system that's good for that, the trade ships don't do. It takes forever for them to level up.
Jump completed. Follow me.
The mining ships, we have a good system for mining purposes. There's lots of ore, and there's actual refinery in the system, so the mining ships can level up fairly quickly. That's why we have 2 of these guys right now, or 2 mining ships that are fairly well experienced at the moment, even though we're not that far into the game. His crew is doing pretty well here with the 3 stars, but that's mainly engineering and related stuff. But eventually their piloting starts going up too. For support ships, say Quasar or Dreadnought. Well, we're not talking military support. We're talking freighters and miners type stuff. Not looking for military support ships yet. Oh, look at this specialist. So he's got really good engineering. And like I said, eventually they start going up in piloting, so they'll actually be better than pilots that you hire originally for a ship. Like when you buy a brand new miner or a merchant ship, the pilot sucks. The pilots just suck. So, and again, it takes them a while to get, experienced and to be better at their jobs. And that's also why I'm allowing my pilot in this ship to fly around too, because it gives him a little bit more experience to do things. Because it's this guy right now. Even then, he needs a bit of work. Because his pilot, he's actually almost up with 3. They're really close. And you can tell whether at your point you want to do, because you go to see the behavior of the ship. You can go down here and see what the default behavior is. So okay, so we can actually have we could have this guy transfer to a new ship, and he would be able to do all the auto trading, or if it was a mining ship, he'd be able to do auto mining too. The reason this isn't highlighted because this isn't a mining ship; it's a freighter, so it trades stuff. Hey, Jeff, welcome back. Papillons in full flight, yes, full flight to the sleeping position.
Jump completed. Vilbringi.
So it's fine. So we could actually, like I said, we could, have a freighter or another miner built and have them, do a little bit more advanced movement around the galaxy type stuff. Because once they have access to, well, I guess it will show you. So back here. So it could do advanced auto trade. And what this does, it allows you to pick and choose what stuff is you can trade. It can be either everything, or you can just, just remove stuff as you want, that kind of thing. We're not going to have them do this, but normally a pilot, because their skills aren't very high, the actual local auto trade, it's you get to pick one thing for them to buy and sell, and they get stuck to one system to do it. with the advanced auto trade, they actually have a once you pick what stuff they want to do, that, and then you get to pick their anchor space, which is the home system, and then the twos mean the distance they'll go to buy something and the distance to go to sell based on where their anchor space is. So say you set up the Coruscant, it'll go out 2 jumps away to buy and sell stuff. And as he does that, gets more experience, his range actually increases too. So eventually it'll go up to 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, something like that. Takes a while to get up that high, but eventually. And it also depends on how much trading they're doing too, trading and selling. So again, this guy, he could do it. We could get him into a freighter.
Jump completed.
Just to help with stuff that way. But we'll see.
I won't let you get away with that.
You won't be able to hold out against us.
There you go. This is very white. So vortex. Vortex, this is helium and methane gases in this system. Got a little mission we can do here if we want. Let's see what it is. Mines. Easy for 50 grand. Nah, we won't do that. We want to do more exploring first. Oh, there's another gate here. Didn't notice that before. So, there's that. So again, I could buy another, I could buy a freighter to do stuff and put our current pilot in this ship out there. Set him up in Coruscant or somewhere around there. Or maybe over to Kuwait.
Jump completed. Forward Mantel.
I think Coruscant would be a good spot for a trader. 2 jumps, so go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, actually, go 1, 2, 2. So Coruscant's a good spot for a trader to set up because it's a fairly decent system. You can get all the way down to Corellia or Rendili. So, get that going. I'll think about it. Again, right now the objective is just to find where the Imperial shipyard and wharf is sitting at. Okay, out of my chair. I wish we can't actually get them to do sensor, can we? Long range sensor stuff. I don't think they know how to do that. Teleport rename. No. No. Okay, so what we want to do is get him out of his seat. And we're going to do quick long range sensor. And see if there's anything else in the system. Because it's all this gray area. We haven't been to these spots yet. See if there's something there. So, we will go. Oh, it's a station, so we'll go fly by that real quick. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll go see what it is real quick.
Autopilot engaged.
And after we check this station out, we'll go up north a little bit and see what the Y-Wings found up there. Again, Imperial space. Which we located more on accident than anything else. Or I accidentally noticed that we had found it. There's that station. Ration factory.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, so we're going to go. So most of the system has been explored. The Y-Wing is doing all the hard work, but getting those shipyard stuff. So we'll go check out here.
Autopilot engaged.
And the Y-Wing is just dropping a satellite, and then he's going to do what? I don't know.
Food ration factory.
So the Y-Wing would go through that gate when he's done. On the lockbox, good job. I was kind of expecting to see more gates in this area, but are we there yet? Yeah, gotta find a decent spot to build another station, because that's the only way to really increase your rotation with factions on a regular basis
Data miner.
is by building up a station. Actually, that's the way it works. Messages. And it's immigration and this agency. So each faction has slightly different requirements and what they want in order to get promoted. Galactic Empire, they want a production station with 50,000 credits and transactions. Citizen credit transactions, 1 million. Oh, that's to get up to citizen. Sorry, resident is there. Citizen transactions up to 1 million. And then militia production stations 1. Credit transactions 5 million. Frontier defense stations 1. Okay.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Now the New Republic actually wants 2 of those. Oh. So here we are. Oh, we didn't actually go through the gate. Okay. So, do a quick ping. What's a defense station? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they mean. Maybe a certain portion of it has to be devoted to weapons and stuff? I don't know. Okay, we didn't say anything. Okay, let's go to this gate then. I see a Star Destroyer over in the left-hand corner there, I think. Waiting for the autosave. Saving.
Jump completed. You're on.
Okay, so this is like a asteroid system or some type of resources. So we're going to go fly out to the middle.
Autopilot engaged.
And go drop off some satellites out here. And then we'll see what's actually here.
BFF bulk freighter.
There's something out here, station-wise. Yeah, you can actually add defenses and stuff to stations. A lot of the different modules on the stations can have weapons and shields added to them of various sizes. Some can only have small stuff, but if they're more defense-oriented, they can have larger weapon emplacements, shield emplacements, that kind of thing. Not cheap, but it can be done.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay, so first things first, satellite. Then we will drop a resource probe. And then we do a sensor brief. This is radonium. Radonium is one of the more expensive ores. This one. Shine a light on issue and relation to blah, blah, blah. You could help us by scanning chips for the energy cells and transferring the collected data to us for some small compensation. 50 grand. That's a go. Not a lot in the system unless it's... No, maybe not. Again, looking for shipyard and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have my little captain here, friend, do the driving, because I don't want to.
YT 1300M.
So have him go fly over there. Wait a minute, where are you going? Fly over there. Down there. Then where else?
Activating travel drive.
So where that is. Pretty much done. An unknown station. We're not close enough? Close enough. Probably see it this way. Where is it?
Asteroid.
Ah, there it is.
Unknown station.
That looks like a shipyard to me. So far away. It's outside of our sensor range, so that's why we can't. I haven't ID'd it yet. Because we got to get them 40, I think. That should get us close enough. Again, the map is actually, 3D-ish. So...
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Oh, it's a defense platform. That's a big defense platform. It looks more like a station. An actual shipyard. Oh.
Requesting immediate backup.
Family heirloom. Now that's potential, getting them in trouble there. Who needs backup? None of ours. Is it the trade union donut? No, that is not a trade union donut. That's an actual shipyard model. Welcome back, Catwaffle. No, the donut is different looking. That was a station we were just looking at. The donut is actually a ship that flies around. We've seen it a couple of times since we started this run.
travel drive.
So that's what it was.
Defense platform.
So these defense platforms look like actual
Awaiting
shipyards. Anyway, that's supposed to be a defense platform, but it doesn't look quite right, does it? It's more like a regular station. Okay, we're supposed to go there. Check this thing out. Oh, it does look good. Did you find the Bentusi yet? What's a Bentusi? You don't know what a Bentusi is? Yeah, Vukrons. What's a Bentusi? It sounds like something an Italian would make. This probe isn't doing anything. One satellite left. I have to go pick up a resource probe. We've got room for that. Okay, over here. That. Never played Homeworld? It's been a long time since I played Homeworld. Don't ask me to remember what the ships were named. Welcome back, Tiger. Oh, it's a faction? I honestly don't remember. I haven't played Homeworld since... When did Homeworld come out? 90s? Early 2000s? Shit. Asking me to remember something like that in a video game from so long ago. And be honest, Homeworld never really did it for me. I mean, it was good enough. It was good, but I don't have the infatuation that a lot of people do. I didn't think it was that good. I know some people love it, but for me, it was just like, okay. Okay, we need to go put in satellites somewhere.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
I'm fine. That's there. That's like me saying X4 is cutting it for me. Yet I'm still here. Sure. I guess. I don't know.
Awaiting orders.
Probe. Don't have anything to station there or a satellite there. Oh, we don't have any resources here. Our resource probe here, so we'll drop this there. And then where should we send them? Just to explore all these empty spaces. That's probably nothing there, but we'll have to explore just for fun. There's no time to find it until some kid is searching for the recruit. And original Homeworld had a great story. Again, I said some people are in love with Homeworld. I just didn't think it was that great. I really didn't. I mean, it was a good game, but it's not something I'm going to think about playing it again 20 plus years after it came out. It's not one of those games for me. Did I complete it? I believe I did. Don't ask me how it ends, though, because I honestly don't remember. Do not remember. Again, how long ago was it? Keep in mind, the person you're currently listening to has a memory span of about 2 seconds. The fact that I can remember anything past a couple of years is a minor miracle. Yes, full enabled 3D warfare. And again, it really wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I know it was remastered as well, but doesn't mean I went out and bought it, because guess what? I didn't. It didn't make that big of an impression on me when I first played it to think I was going to have to buy it remastered. I know, I'm a horrible person. Heretic? Yes, I'm a heretic. Okay, so got to get these probes out here doing their jobs. They're kind of lazy, aren't they? So we're going to have you fly that probe. Should we do satellites here? You can have satellites in the system. So, your job. Satellite. Maybe we're supposed to buy some more. And it's the closest, so. There he deploys his little satellites stuff. I can't. Gotta wait till it's done. And it's done that, then I'm just going to document. Cat is fully supporting your writing by trying to sleep on your hand. You know, you can fix that, Boo Cools. Throw it out the window. I hear they land on their feet no matter how far you throw them up from. Okay, so where are we doing? So this system, yeah, what am I doing? Hey, Xanthi, and welcome back. There's no more gates in the system. You have nets installed in the windows, and think that's going to stop a cat so that she can't jump. You do know, you have heard the story of Scout trying to jump through one of our windows to get inside once, right? How well that went for her, because, you know, stupid cat. Free for all. Free for all.
Looky looky, Vokruels wants to get beat up again in the free for all. Get him. Get him now.
On the wharf. Sure. So what's the Wyland? What's his job? Is he just exploring? He hasn't dropped any satellites and stuff yet. So we'll do that while he's flying around. Satellite. Resource probe. And we'll go fly through here, do some exploring. Y-Wing doesn't have to do it. Okay, so partial. Actually, let's see. We don't actually want to do the ship. Disorder. Okay, remove all orders. Voice satellite. Wait, bro. And once it does both of those, we'll do a scan of the system, see if there's anything hiding out in the edges, maybe. Autosave. And Xanthium wings a free-for-all. So, where's the duel? There we go. How long did that take Blue Cruels to get that in there? 4 seconds. I'm disappointed. 4 seconds for Blue Cruels to get that typed in.
Jump completed. Yaga Minor.
Okay, like I said, we can now go deploy a satellite and a resource probe in the system where the Y-Wing's flying around exploring and see what else we can notice. Had to wait, and that's no excuse. He's got a cat sitting in his lap. And Blue Cruels wins the duel. Xanthium, you still win in the long run, remember. He just comes out even. You come up at least 50 ahead.
A9 Minor.
An ice miner. What's that doing out there? So again, this is
Completed.
Imperial
Neomilins.
space. What are we doing? We're looking for the Imperial shipyard, and well, we found the wharf. We're still looking for the shipyard, and we're in system. I'm going to drop these satellites. So there's the wharf. Then we have to decide where we're going to set up business too. Once we see what's actually in, it's more likely ore, but we'll see. What am I buying today? We're going to be setting up a second station in Imperial space. That's the goal for today. We have a station in New Republic space, and then we're looking for set up a second station up here. Why? Because we need to increase our reputation in order to get all the good stuff.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. Any new ships for me? Not today, no. But the mod, they added, I think, 2 or 3 new ships. We haven't seen them yet. We'll try to find them. I think they added a new small ship for the Empire. So we'll see if we can actually see that after this resource probe gets dropped. And there it goes. Okay, so our resource probe done. What's this? Maintenance outsourcing. Yeah, go do your own maintenance. Thinking that he needed an Avenger class Grand Cruiser, which isn't available. It's not available. Actually, we're going to go dock on this wharf and see if we can find out where our contact for this faction is.
We have new orders.
Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Okay,
Affirmative.
well, we're flying over there. Let's see what ships are currently available. Small size stuff. So probe droid. Scimitar. Scimitar bomber was added with the 6.2 update. So this is a new ship for the Empire. Starts off at, wow, 500,000. So this thing's going to be expensive once it gets decked out. It doesn't have any base shields, but it's not a big deal. So again, Scimitar. Bomb. It's got the guns up front. Looks like it's got some guns on the side and some down below. Probably a turret, maybe. So anyway, Scimitar bomber. So again, that's new with this update. TIE Advance for that. Light bombers. TIE Brute, that's not new. TIE Defender, of course. Should I get another one of these? I was actually thinking of grabbing an X-Wing this time around as a personal fighter for me. Regular TIE Fighter. Vanguard.
Navigation. Prepare to dock.
This is a
Acknowledged. Requesting permission
upgraded
to
TIE Fighter.
Docking permission granted.
There's Interceptor. Guard, which is a souped up Interceptor. It's basically an Interceptor with shields, so, you know, they need to be more powerful. TIE Phantom. That's not new. Striker. This is fairly new. I don't remember seeing this before. I don't know if it went in with this update or with the 0.6 update, but I don't remember seeing this before. It's got what, 4 gun placements? Looks like. It's a Striker and TIE Shuttle again. Yeah, the Striker I've never seen before. I have never seen this before. Ever. In anything. So I don't know where this is coming from, but I've never seen a Striker before. I know I've seen the Scimitar before, but I've never seen the Striker. Anyway, so again, so there's a couple of new stuff there, maybe. Medium size. This is the Corvette. Customs Corvette. And of course, goes anti-cruiser. Oh, this is the carrier version. This can carry up to, it's got 4 small docks on it, so you can actually, you know, support some TIE fighters with it. That's what it's supposed to be doing. And the Raider, we almost bought one of these in the other run. But the Corellian Corvette is better than this thing. For roughly the same price, maybe a little bit more, but the Corellian Corvette turns out to be a little bit more firepower-y. This thing doesn't have that many weapon hard points on it. Let's get that. Just gas collector stuff. These are nice, fairly inexpensive miners. The Breas. Then the Imperial Arm Transport. This is actually a decent freighter because it's got a couple of weapon hard points on it to protect itself. It's a decent little freighter. Star Wars versus X-Wing versus TIE Fighter first appearance? I don't remember seeing the Striker in that. Again, I haven't played X-Wing versus TIE Fighter in shit. Almost 30 years. When did it come out? Mid 90s? Late 90s maybe? So yeah, well over 20 years ago. 25 years ago. Of course, there's the Lambda, which is pretty hefty for a shuttle. Just want to point that out. Thing's got some decent firepower on it. Oh, did they take the turret off of it? Or is it just not showing up because we can't see everything? But it doesn't look like it's got the turret hard point anymore. That sucks. Oh, this thing. This is like an assault shuttle, I guess. T2C shuttle transporter. 13. So you could have 3 crew on it and then transport around 10 Marines. Lungs are close to the body and those. 97. Okay, that sounds about right. So 25 years ago. I honestly don't remember seeing the Striker in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I really don't. Anyway, so there's a medium or a small and medium ships for the Empire, which we're working on. Oh, and we're also here to actually run around and see who we can find there. Our contact for the Empire, so we can go see where they're supposed to be living at. Nice big station. How much will it cost to build one of these things? This is a fairly large station, but looks of it. We didn't really look at it on the way in, but we'll look at it on the way out. I was very busy looking at stuff. So, trade station. This is a trade station. This is a wharf. There's the wharf. I gotta go talk to the manager, see where stuff is. All of it? So I do like how they did this stuff, made it very imperial. These stations.
Hello there. Hello.
Where can I find things? Faction representative.
Sending you information now.
Autosave. I wonder if this guy knows his parents gave him a female name. Danielle with 2 L's is the female version of Daniel. I wonder if his parents knew that. Just saying. Not judging. Well, I'm judging his parents, but I'm judging him. How about that? I don't know what to do. I don't need this. We can just go right back. His parents were rebels? No, they were rebels, all right. Same type of parents that names their kids Sunflower and what? Night Sky and that kind of bullshit. Oh yeah, we call those people hippies. Anyway, where are we going? Going through that gate, apparently. Oh, that's right. We didn't actually do a scan on the system. Fine. It is child abuse. It really is.
YT 1300M.
Parents like that should be abused. I mean, that's just, it's so, they don't love their kids when they give them goofy names. They really don't. You don't give them names that rhyme with body parts or other things like that. You don't, again, you try to not give them names that their peers are going to make fun of, because that's going to happen. So you got to be, you got to be aware of that when you're naming their kids. Unless you're a jerk. I mean, some parents are jerks, Okay, let's see if we can scan real quick. There's that spot out there. He should see it because he's exploring that area. So he made a name for himself with his name. Mike Hunt, there we go. Successful cars. Well, he gets attention for that name, that's why. I think he gets a little bit of attention for that name. Okay, let's go through this gate.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, why did we? Autopilot needs instructions on how to fly.
Jump completed. Scan.
So this is a gas spec. Okay, well, we're flying. We should be able to drop satellites as we go.
Autopilot disengaged.
Work with Michael Hunt. He never went by Mike for obvious reasons. You see, parents not realizing what they're doing.
Autopilot disengaged.
Why? You know, Robert Hobart. You knew a Brian O'Brien, a Richard Dickinson. Dick Dickinson. Here, I can beat most of this stuff because it's my grandmother. Not her name specifically, but her initials. With their first name, middle initial, and last name. Her maiden name, the initials were spelled out Far. After she got married, her initials were Fat, F-A-T. And then if you took her, her maiden name with her married name, it was Fart. How did we discover this as grandchildren? Back in the 70s and 80s, it was a thing for women to put their initials on their handbags. Grandma, why did your bag say fart on it? Grandma, why does your handbag say fat on it? have to explain that to your young grandchildren. So yeah, my poor grandmother. And that when I realized that again, as I got older, I realized, when my kids if I ever have kids, I got to make sure that not only are their names not, going to cause problems with rhymes and all this other fun stuff, but got to make sure their initials don't spell out anything either.
Since you seem so keen, let's fight.
Who's fighting? Not us. Who's fighting? Are they actually fighting? MDR. I don't know who you guys are. Anyway. Let's go take a side trip real quick. Go put some satellites out in this
Get
area.
off my radar. You can't frighten me that easily.
Can we deploy stuff while going this speed? I mean, I won't break it, right? Let's find out. That work? Oh, that worked. Look, they're still moving too because we dropped them at such high speed. They keep on drifting.
Autopilot disengaged.
Why doesn't the autopilot want to go over there? Is the question. Oh, because I can't see it? That's no excuse. Okay, let's go find that station. Off we go. So this is probably going to be the shipyard for the Empire representative, because we found the wharf, and usually the representatives are, one or the other. So this should probably be the shipyard. No, that is not it. So it's not a shipyard, just a gate.
Jump completed. Bastion.
Bastion.
Autopilot engaged.
Who are you?
Acclimator 1 transport.
Oh, acclimator didn't look right. That is definitely a shipyard. A medium luxury docking bay. Probably need one of those eventually.
Shipyard. Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, so. In the shipyard. Talk to you.
Docking granted.
Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be finding the representative for the Empire. Not that we actually have to talk to him.
Identifying criminal vessels.
It's not us. Totally not us. We're not criminals. We've done no criminal activity at all that I'm aware of. AI is a different story.
Request
Oh my,
permission to
autopilot.
dock. Docking permission granted.
Look, didn't even crash. Okay, let's go talk to the rep and I don't think it's gonna be able to do anything for us, but I mean crimes against pilot and oh, they definitely do that. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday the AI did the autopilot put me into the center of a station. Literally inside the station. As in into the one of the structures. It's like that's not where you're supposed to park.
Greetings.
Do you have green hair? Licenses. Oh, look at this. Can we? Oh, we can't buy this yet because we don't have the rep yet. So, back.
Goodbye.
Autosave. Autosave.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
I'm okay.
Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Honestly, I'm okay. Okay.
Greetings.
Now that we found the shipyard and the wharf, now we have to decide where we want to build a station. Oh, look at this. They're cheap. Imperial docking platform 800,000. Harbors start at 2 million. Imperial dock. Wonder what the different prices are for. We can buy them now if we want, but I don't want to spend the money on them. Not yet. Okay, what other production should we look at? We can already do energy cells, and oh, we need to do was it the prefab stuff? Oh, Imperial Rhydonium refinery. There's one. There's a big field of those here. Environmental production, already have that. composites, good, convert. There's still plates. 4.5 million for one of those. Ah, there's a prefab. Prefab is 20 million. Ouch. Okay, well, we're not getting any of those like anytime soon. No. Real food? But then we're gonna need water for that. I haven't seen any ice in this area yet. Graphene. This is made with one of the gases. I think it's either silicon or gases. It might be a little bit of both. Yeah, we can afford that. Buy that one. Missile components. So I don't know what the food ration production is going to require. This we'll find out the hard way. That's 7 million. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure we're going to need meat production too, but we'll just buy this stuff for now.
Goodbye.
Okay, so. Oh, shit. Look at all the resources produced in the system. Guess what we're going to be building our system? Our next station. It's going to be in this area. A little bit of everything. Not the greatest stuff, but it's here. Got a little bit of ice, a little bit of everything. So, guess it really doesn't matter where we set up shop. Okay. So, new plot. Oh, we haven't explored yet. So, does it matter? I guess we should probably clean out some of this area. Or we can just build it here, right in the middle-ish. So this was when we did the build over in public space. It was kind of expensive. See how much is this going to cost us? Not that much. So this will be an 8x8x8 cube. Oh, it's only 500,000. It's not too bad. So we'll expand it out a little bit more because we can. Yes? No? $10 cube space for 1 million. We've got 7 million, so we'll do that. So buy the license. Okay, so this thing. Yeah, we have the shipyard in the way over there. So food ration to find metal and stuff. Okay, first things first, we need a dock. And in the middle. Always put them at the top. And then work our way down. So we want that thing. No, how's this supposed to work? It doesn't want to plug into these. I wonder why it didn't want to plug in with the other ones. Not a big deal, but that there. This goes there, and this one goes here. And let's see. Rotate that. Why do we want to rotate it? Because we're going to be putting the solar panels on the sides, I believe. Good enough? Maybe. Storage, production. So we want to build the energy cells there, there. Get that started. Those guys this way. This. Put 3 of these going this way. Oops. No, that's okay. Go there. So we're going to put these here, and then we'll attach some storage each side. So liquid. Oh, not this again. And I'll say this one. For some reason, he's not that one. Okay. So, again, whenever. That good enough? Is there a way to make these things snap to a certain spot? Show environment, allow module overlap. Discrete angle step. About 90, if that helps. That's not helping. Because I had that. Had it where I wanted it. Good enough, good enough. Okay, so And that is not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on this side. I guess it is showing me where they're going to allow the connections. But it doesn't, though. I don't know why it's not letting me do a connection here. It only wants it to do here for some reason. What that? No, shit. Oh, shit.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
I'm trying to fight. It's not helping me. Okay, container storage. There. Mm-hmm. That, maybe. Again, how come it doesn't... I don't understand why it's not letting me connect over here on the right-hand side. I don't get it. I don't understand why it doesn't do it. Again, I don't understand why it's insisting on doing this. Why it doesn't want to do a connection over here. Maybe if we do that one. Okay. Get that thing there. See, again, it still doesn't. For some reason, it's not letting you. Does this make sense? It lets me do this, but it won't let me. It doesn't want to do the connection on the other side of this one. Bit. Connect right there. So that problem solved. That. Oh, sequence. Oops. There. Okay, so get rid of these containers. So again, we're just trying to set up storage on the station then. That's containers. That's solids. And oh, look at this. You just... I am so confused why it does that. I mean, I just took them off, and why? Whatever. I don't understand why it doesn't allow you to connect. So just do this the old-fashioned way. Problematic because your location, I'm sure. Now watch, it's not gonna. Oh, it is. Let me do that. Fine. Guess we'll just do it this way. It's almost faster in the end, but it's not the easiest way to do it. Could be better. Okay, so you there, and then we need storage for liquids. So we have to rotate first. Good, good. Okay, so that's confirming that. So let's just get this started. So now we have to find a builder in the area. Builders in the area we're looking for on the left-hand side there for a builder to show up as being able to be hired. Being problematic, it looks like. There we go. Where'd he go? He was just there. There, you built that. $4 million to get this thing built so far. Just that. Okay.
Hey Gimpy,
Get this
have
up
you
and running.
hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
Okay, so that. So we can also do graphene and food rations. Curious to see what that's actually going to require. Auto saving. Oh, anyway, happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. So, we're currently in the process of getting our second space station up and running. This one is an Imperial space as opposed to New Republic space, where our first station is. Why? Because in order to get your reputation up, or to get your ranks up within a faction, you have to build stations in their space in order to, get them to like you. Happy Tuesday to you too. Thank you, Kat. So in this case, yeah, some vertical. Guess we're gonna have to go a little bit farther down. Shit. It's a little bit better. That way, then a connector. guess we can go this way too. Okay, our little food production thing. Our food ration. I'm curious to see what this actually, is good for. So you won't fit back here. That's the food rations. Graphene. There, no problem. Here's your estimate. So you put these guys up there and you can do all kinds of fun stuff, it looks like. The connection's always weird. This one. Rotate it. Better. This one, the same thing. Just that. This thing's over there. That, the production stuff, the graphene, the refined metal. See, he'll go right there. See, nice little fact. Lots of making of stuff in this factory. So, that's already been confirmed changes. 6 million now for the estimate. So we'll have that going. Let that get going for a little while. It'll be a while before everything's ready because it's going to, be a problem. Although we could use the Appian for delivering stuff. I'd rather do missions though, instead of watching this thing fly around trying to collect stuff all day. Like something's running in the background, causing a little bit of issues. It's a bit of an issue. This, my success. What's going on? Just a second. Trying to find the issue. Something's running in the background. I guess I gotta find it. It sounds better. Every time, and when I go out of the game, it's again. Something. Damn. Exactly. He's sleeping. I don't know where.
YT1300M.
Long. Just do a scan. More. So
Autopilot engaged.
better. Fine, high speed. Yeah, it's a little better than it was. Still choppy? It should be cleaning up. Hey, Battle, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. You might want to refresh the stream if you're still chopping, because it should be getting better. Yeah, I think it was the station that was doing... with that station being in the middle of an asteroid field, I think that was the issue. Because you got to remember that station is not X4 approved stuff. You know, it's a mod because it's all, you know, new models and that kind of stuff.
Completed.
So it's so I think it's just causing another issue there. Just got to remember that. So yeah, this is much better now. No asteroids in the field. Yeah, much better. No big stations that we can see currently. Much better. Okay, this is where I wanted to be. Do a quick scan. Nope, stop.
Autopilot disengaged.
So there is nothing. Oh, there's something out there. Why wouldn't we find it? Probably another gate, though. Where should we go?
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Let's go check out this gate. See what this takes us. Actually, no, let's go this one first. Okay, so just going to do a little bit of exploring.
Engaged.
Waiting for our stations and stuff to get taken care of, or our station to get taken care of. The main issue is we have no money right now. We have to wait for things to start making money. I'm sorry, built storage module in this thing too still. That's almost done. How's this station doing? So logical or... So this station is only making refined metals and energy cells.
Jump completed. Neonalanced.
Currently producing 31,000 energy cells per hour. You should be able to sell some of that stuff. Got a lot of storage too. Let's put that stuff into. Actual money. Oh, look, that's all our construction costs kicking in. Yeah, buying all kinds of minerals. Oh, that's right, because we upped our storage, so we're buying more ore and that kind of crap, which we probably shouldn't be doing. It's all solid stuff, though. This miner's going to sell us 1,100. Buy up to 50 grand.
Autopilot disengaged.
Well, only buy up to 26,000 ore. That's more than enough. Okay, our station account's up. Oh, it needs 3 million in order to buy all the stuff that's coming in. Anyway, so ore. Well, I'm going to buy up to a certain amount because we don't need to keep buying and buying. We can keep, mining when we need it. Fine metals. That's fine. I don't know what that sound was good for. What did we fly into? Is this a gate? Looks like a big gate we just flew into. Good job, autopilot. Oh, what's this? It's outside of the sector. Or is it above? Let's go see.
Autopilot engaged.
These gates are really big.
Please
Yeah, I
hold.
think
We will be scanning your inventory.
Bye. Not shipping anything, so leave me alone.
BFF bulk freighter.
Nothing found. You're free to go.
Where's I'm free to go?
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Unknown.
Go check on the dogs. Your next break is in 2
Autopilot
hours.
disengaged.
Engaged.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Go see what this station is first. Spice Farm. Uh-oh. That's not legal. HKM. I don't know what that is, but that's not legal. Do they know they're conducting illegal business out here?
Asteroid.
Nice asteroid. So, let's see. Let's do this one.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I want to get to the gate and get through it, and we'll set this thing on auto explore while I'm on break and see what it finds. Probably nothing special, but guess I should get out and see.
Autopilot. YT 1300M.
We have new orders. Navigation! Fly to the following position.
Acknowledged.
Why are you going over there? I don't know why they do that. Stop guidance. Okay.
Activating travel drive.
Should be good for exploring. So, having said that, I'm going to take a break. Get up, stretch some legs, get some water, see what the rocket is up to, because we can see what Mickey's doing. He's sleeping. Don't run into any asteroids, please. Anyway, I'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the ship flying around hitting asteroids. Be back shortly.